evening. Pulse Rifle with you. What's up? I think this is the first time that I'm doing a stream with the new beard, so it's beard as hell. Yay! All right, so um, so you're seeing something new here on the screen, right? The thing over there. It is Respect QT. It is what I'm going to use to interface with the Atari 800. So the idea is I'm going to actually run through the capabilities of a few of the devices that I have that where I communicate between my Atari 800 and either my computer or the SD, the SIO to SD. I'm using Lotharek devices, two of them. And you can see in the background all the old Atari 800 or the old Atari 8-bit screensaver about that. All right, so first thing I want to show is this is where in this interface you can actually load up whatever kind of program you wanted to um, you wanted well, not every program, I should say. The only disc and cassette. You cannot do ROM cart stuff through. That's maybe like my one weakness in my Atari 800 collection is that um, I don't have a hard cart option. I just flat out don't have it. That's the way it goes. But okay, so I'm gonna see if I can switch windows here. So yeah, coming to this one. So I want to show you one of the things I was asked. Stephen Hertz of the Vintage Home Computer Gaming Group. I'm not looking that up right now. I've got a bunch of stuff on my screen. But all right, here's the thing. Um, I found in my collection like a stack. I have a stack of 5 1/4 floppies like these, and I was able to take them. I put I got out my actual disk reader so that the disk drive actually still works. So I was able to actually take a disk that had basic games on it, that had an auto loader. So you get the files for formatting the disk, and then there's like an auto exec, and it loads and it gives you a menu of all of the different files that you could possibly want to load in basic. So that's what I want to show first. So I've renamed this as the Basic Builder Original Disk. So I'm going to load this up. And so, all right, so that is, all right, we are good there. So I am now going to, with that disk up, I am going to reset the Atari 800. I'm using the XL today. I'm not bringing out the old tank for this one. All right, and so Respect QT is loading up, generating, loading. Blah. Okay, so this shows the disk, and you can copy it this way. It's modified DOS. Okay, so we get that point. So I messed up because I didn't hold the option button, and the 800 XL has the built-in basic cart. So I'm going to hold option, flip the switch, and watch what happens here. You get all of these different types of games that you can play, and you say, I want to play 16. You hit enter, and it loads Mate 2. And all right, so I took that and I figured out, okay, I know what I can do. If those files can be seen on the disk when I'm not running it in BASIC, right? If it can be pulled out when looking at it, then I might be able to extract or insert basic programs into that image. So let's get you this window. Okay, so back to this. So for this, I'm going to click for the properties. So this, I'm going to switch the window here so you can see it. Blast it. Sorry guys, hang on a second. Technical difficulties with open broadcasting software. We're okay. There we go. How you doing? Okay. So exploring D1, and the deal with these is these are all of the files that were actually originally in the in that disk. And in order to get the game quest to fit, I needed to remove all of the games and then write simply the game that I wanted. So I did that. I'll close this window and I'm going to show you. Eject, and then I'm going to load up, pull in Quest and Chicken. So Quest and Chicken is, there are two basic files on it, obviously Quest, and the other one is Chicken, which was something that my family enjoyed mostly for, well, I'll show you. Why not? Okay, so obviously a new disk is loaded, so I'm going to close up shop. I'm going to hold Option, flip the switch, and let's take this down a second. Okay, and now we have Quest and Chicken. Okay, so we want 05. 5. Bang. And now this disk is loading a basic file. So if you do this work, you find the basic files that you want, you can throw them on a disk in this format, you can get them to run. You don't need to do a cassette loader. You're only doing a cassette loader in this particular circumstance because that's the equipment I have on hand. But you have Quest right here, ready to go. Okay, so, just to show you the other game, because I like it, I'm going to load it up again. And okay. Alright, so now we want 06. Alright. Pull that down a little bit. Alright. Yeah, what's up, chicken? So, Frogger clone, right? Okay, you get that far. Alright, now we're gonna kill the chicken. This is what my family loved to do. Loved it. This splat is very effective. Okay, and then splat. Okay, and then... oh, chicken's dead. And there's the ambulance. And that is the base entertainment you get from chicken. That's it. Expect no more. Okay, so that is that's at least part of what we can do. The other being, why not? Let's load up a tape. Let's do that. That sounds good. All right, so I'm not gonna do a basic tape. I'm just gonna do a regular tape. Let's not get cute. Okay, so we're gonna bring back our window so that you can watch what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to. Where is my playback cassette image? Okay, all right, and once again, I apologize for my window being not showing everything that I want it to. This will. Okay, so cassette image. Let's do something I think will load fairly quickly. have I mentioned how completely and utterly non-impressed I am with Tosek's collection of stuff? Not impressed, not impressed. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't imagine that's going to be very, very long. We'll do green. Yeah, we'll do Green Beret. I thought about doing international karate, but that's going to take like a while. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it for fun. Why not? Okay, so open up. All right, so Respect UT is ready to play back. Oh, let me get you that window so you can see what I'm seeing. Properties. All right. So this is the image, the thing I get. Respect QT is ready to play back cassette image file. Estimation duration playback is 000. That's, yeah, whatever. But okay, so when I hear the beep sound and go. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot how to load cassettes on the XL. Damn it. Well, I'll try option and start. See how that goes. Oh, I hold. Oh, I see. I hold both of them and then. Okay, I get it. That's it. Yeah. All right. Now, you want to see what this timer looks like because it's gonna be a while. I just wanted to see how it was gonna start out, but essentially, it's gonna take forever. So I'm gonna interrupt it. But that's my timer. That's how long it would take to load the cassette tape for International Karate. And that's disc A. Or tape A. Oh, there's that sweet, sweet sound. Yeah. That's a good solid 14 minutes of that. Alright, so because that sucks, I'm not going to do that for very much longer. So, cutting that. Cool. So that is the capability of Respect QT. You can load up games, ATRs, XEXs. Those both work. So essentially anything that was released on disc, that's in the collection. That's it. Um, and the other product that I have that does similar. I'll show this on the camera a little bit. I know my lighting is not very good. But this is my Lotharek SIO to a SD. So I have a 4 gigabyte gigabyte card. It is much, much, much too big. Does not need to be so big. Okay, so I am going to plug this into the back of the Atari 800 XL. I'm going to sever my connection from the computer. So that is gone. You can see, oh no, it actually doesn't show it. Okay, oh well. Who cares? Okay, and so the only thing that I can't really show on camera really well is that when you turn on the 800 XL, the Lotharek lights up and you can actually interface with it that way. So, okay, so here goes. I'll show you the interface for the SIO to SD. Yeah, let's bring that window out and oh, it's it's loading up the last game that was in it. Hang on, let's close that down. Okay, so we want So now I can go through, and I've been collecting or going through all of the different lists because I at one point in time I went and I did a thing where I put all of them in their own separate lettered folders to try and break it up. And good lord, just so many games, so many games. Oh, okay, so start fresh because I'm not sure how to back up right now. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go into my filtered section, and all that it really takes is you hit enter, HER, and then I decide what game I want to run, and you'll notice that it's not in alphabetical order because the Atari 100 XL is apparently not smart enough to do that. So, hooray. Okay, hey, International Karate, the disc version. How about that? Okay, you will run. Will you not? Let's do you. Off, and then on again. And it loads. And like, again, I can see the loading progress on the actual device itself. And it's pretty sweet. There it is. Dude, hold on. Look at them chops. Like, look at them chops. Chops. Alright. So, that is, I'll hit start and, yep. Oh. Dude. Okay, so I suck at that game. But alright. So those are the benefits of the two. One of the devices can do cartridge games, and the other can do disc and XEX only. And then round that all out with you can't do carts unless you have that multi-cart. The multi-cart will get you to be able to do stuff like .rom, those files. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, have a good night. Hope this was informative. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to run through it again. Have a good night.